Shalom, and welcome to Biblical Hebrew 101. Today, we're diving into the Old Testament, or the Hebrew Bible, or as it's known in Hebrew, the Tanakh. The Tanakh is made out of three main sections: Torah, Nevi'im, and Ketuvim. In this video, we will learn the Hebrew names of all the books in these sections. So, without further ado, let's begin. The first section is the Torah. Torah, which means the law. The Torah is the foundation of the Hebrew Bible, and it contains 5 books, also known as Chamisha Chumshei Torah. Chamisha Chumshei Torah. These 5 books tell the story of the creation, the patriarchs, the Exodus, and the giving of the law. The name of the first book is Bereshit, Bereshit, which means in the beginning, known in English as Genesis. The next book is Shmot, Shemot, meaning names, known as Exodus in English. The next book is Vayikra, Vayikra, meaning and he called, known as Leviticus in English. The next book is Bamidbar, Bamidbar, meaning in the desert, known as Numbers in English. The next and last book in this section is Dvarim, Dvarim, meaning words, known as Deuteronomy in English. The next section is Nevi'im, Nevi'im, meaning the prophets. This section is divided into 2 parts: the former prophets and the latter prophets, and these are the names of the books: Yehoshua, Yehoshua, known as Joshua. The next one is Shoftim, Shoftim, meaning judges. The next book is Shmuel Aleph, Shmuel Aleph, meaning Samuel 1. The next book is Shmuel Bet, Shmuel Bet, meaning Samuel 2. The next book is Melachim Aleph, Melachim Aleph, meaning Kings 1. The next book is Melachim Bet, Melachim Bet, meaning Kings 2. The next book is Yeshayahu, Yeshayahu, known as Isaiah in English. The next book is Yirmiyahu, Yirmiyahu, known as Jeremiah in English. The next book is Yechezkel, Yechezkel, known as Ezekiel in English. The next book is Hosea, Hosea, known as Hosea in English. The next book is Yoel, Yoel, known as Joel in English. The next book is Amos, Amos, known as Amos in English. The next book is Obadiah, Obadiah, known as Obadiah in English. The next book is Yonah, Yonah, known as Jonah in English. The next book is Micah, Micah, known as Micah in English. The next book is Nahum, Nahum, known as Nahum in English. The next book is Habakkuk, Habakkuk, known as Habakkuk in English. The next book is Tzfaniah, Tzfaniah, known as Zephaniah in English. The next book is Haggai, Haggai, known as Haggai in English. The next book is Zechariah, Zechariah, known as Zechariah in English. The next book is Malachi, Malachi, known as Malachi in English. The next section in the Hebrew Bible is Ketuvim, Ketuvim, meaning the writings. This section includes poetry, wisdom literature, and historical accounts. The first book in this section is Divrei Hayamim Aleph, Divrei Hayamim Aleph, known as Chronicles 1 in English. The next book is Divrei Hayamim Bet, Divrei Hayamim Bet, known as Chronicles 2 in English. The next book is Tehillim, Tehillim, known as Psalms in English. The next book is Iyov, Iyov, known as Job in English. Next in this section we have the 5 scrolls, Chamesh Megillot. Chamesh means 5, scrolls, Megillot, and the single form, scroll, is Megillah, Megillah. The first book of the scrolls is Mishlei, Mishlei, known as Proverbs. The next book is Ruth, Ruth, known as Ruth. The next book is Shir HaShirim, Shir HaShirim, known as Song of Songs, which is a literal translation. The next book is Kohelet, Kohelet, known as Ecclesiastes in English. The next book is Eicha, Eicha, known as Lamentations in English. The next book, which is the last scroll, is Esther, Esther, known as Esther in English. Now we have the other writings, which are the next books in the Ketuvim section. The next book is Daniel. Da-ni-el, known as Daniel in English. The next book is Ezra. Ezra, known as Ezra in English. The next book, which is the last in the order of the Bible, is Nehemiah. Nehemiah, known as Nehemiah in English. And there you have it, all the books of the Hebrew Bible in their original Hebrew names. Now, let's do a quick recap of all the names. And in the tables, you also see the number of chapters in each book. In the Torah, we have Bereshit, Shmot, Vayikra, Bamidbar, and Dvarim. Under Nevi'im, we have Yehoshua, Shoftim, Shmuel Aleph, Shmuel Bet, Melachim Aleph, Melachim Bet, Yeshayahu, Yirmiyahu, Yechezkel, Hoshea, Yoel, Amos, Ovadia, Yonah, Micha, Nahum, Chavakuk, Tzfania, Chagai, Zechariah, and Malachi. Under Ketuvim, we have Divrei Hayamim Aleph, Divrei Hayamim Bet, Tehilim, Iyov, Mishlei, Rut, Shir Hashirim, Kohelet, Eicha, Esther, Daniel, Ezra, and Nehemiah. Let me know in the comments below what's your favorite book in the Old Testament. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more insights into the Hebrew Bible. Toda rabah. Thank you very much, and I'll see you in the next video.